Speaker recognizes Representative Lamonte.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in strong opposition to HB 4369, and I truly hope that we can find a way to transition those students in the schools that are in the EAA in Detroit. The new version of this bill, which codifies the state takeover of struggling schools, is just more of the same bad policies that do not truly address the problems these schools are facing. We have seen the documented failures of these models, corporatized business models, in the EAA schools in Detroit and the Muskegon Heights School District that was taken over and turned into a corporate school in my area. The similarities of the glaring failures in these districts are no mere coincidence. Both programs have had alarming problems with building and classroom management and school safety. Both programs show declining student growth, making the problem even worse. Both programs struggle to keep students as parents pull children out of the failing system. Both programs have had extremely high teacher turnover. The measured, documented educational outcomes for students are at best the same, and in most cases worse than what they replaced. This system simply does not work. When will we understand that children are not widgets? They are not data points or statistics on some bean counter spreadsheet. These are children who are coming to these struggling schools from struggling families, neighborhoods, and communities. Why is it that most of our underachieving schools are in areas of high poverty, high unemployment, and high crime communities? Is that really a coincidence? Is there anyone in this room that does not understand this causal relationship? I have taught in these type of schools. I know firsthand the day in and day out challenges that teachers and administrators face. The children from these communities come with very difficult challenges and barriers to their own learning, and each community's problems are unique. We cannot continue down this path of blindly corporatizing our struggling schools under this extremely flawed premise that a business model can somehow come close to addressing the needs of these students. These children may have parents who are struggling to survive, home lives that are fraught with domestic violence or drug abuse, despondent parents, poverty, or just absentee parents. These problems are ugly, they are messy, they are complex. They cannot simply be quantified into a box on a checklist on some business model. I do not doubt the intentions of this bill's sponsor. Everyone in this room has a genuine desire to improve the prospects of struggling children in struggling schools. We need to find a way that doesn't slap a one-size-fits-all corporatized business model onto children whose lives and challenges are complex and unique. There are several ways that our state can actually help these students and get these schools back on a path to success. Please, let's work together on a plan that brings experts into these schools to determine the actual underlying problems, the unique problems, and then have our state provide that district with the direction, leadership, resources, and support to address those issues. Let's move forward on research-based ideas and programs that have been proven to turn struggling schools around. These could include lower class sizes, offering after-school programs for at-risk students, expanding the new year-round school pilot project, and many other programs. I urge my colleagues to vote no on this, and instead let's work together on a real solution for our struggling schools by working with these schools and their communities and not against them. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.